disability inclusion should be seen as a transactional approach. That person with disabilities and person without disabilities has to come to a step up. They have to step up together. So that person with disabilities and person without disabilities can move together. Because only one-sided inclusion will establish the charity model even more. It will not take us to the social model or the rights-based model. So if we need to break the charity model and push it out of the context, we have to, as people with disabilities, we have to give up some thoughts of embedded entitlement. World runs in a transactional process. You give some, you get some. And also, merit has to count. And when merit would count, the process of entitlement would gradually move out of the society and establishment. And there, we can have an amalgamation of people with disabilities, without disabilities together moving ahead and creating a egalitarian movement. I had been a non-speaking person for 25 years of my life. I have a genetic disorder due to which a critical enzyme named as dopamine is not getting secreted in my body, due to which all kind of disabilities have crept inside me. If you see, there are visible disabilities and there are invisible disabilities as well. I am a person with severe dyslexia. I cannot read. And I had to hide this severe dyslexia thing from people, from my teachers. God has given me a good memory. I utilize that to overcome the dyslexic thing. Only after I joined Enable India, I could call out my dyslexia, for which I got a solution, not a segregation. Okay. Therefore, we imagine a particular group of job for each and every person with disabilities. For example, people with visual impairment are related to kind of, okay, can you sing? Can you play an instrument? Okay. People on wheelchair, okay, you can do a desk job. But for my case, I'm being very privileged and lucky. I call myself a privileged group of disabled person, because opportunities that I have got, people, many other people, more of a talented people may not have got those opportunities. And there I have done, firstly, again that stereotyping was there. I was established as a computer programmer. I took a call that no, I don't want to do computer programming. Then I went to become a radio jockey. And then I acted in a movie. Then I kind of started working in social sector. And with severe form of disability on a wheelchair, I have migrated from Kolkata to Bangalore, which is almost 2,000 kilometers, to find my dream job. Okay. I live a life here with a caregiver. And that has been a big challenge for me. My job profile makes me to travel, but that's not a problem, because every problem that I have learned over the last 5 years, 6 years, every problem, there is a solution. If you have the solution-centric mindset, you can find the solution if you see a barrier. You don't have to break any barrier to overcome it. You can bypass it, make a tunnel, climb it. You don't have to break anything all the time. You need not have the stereotype. You need to be flexible and innovative to overcome any barrier. So my dad, my father, who had been a doctor in a rural part of West Bengal, once we were going, and kind of a passerby saw me like this. I was on a wheelchair, my father was pushing my wheelchair, saw me and make a sound like. So I was very upset with that. I was what, 13 or 14? I was very upset with that. Returning home, Baba told that, okay, why don't you take this as a blessing? Why don't you take this as a blessing? Because the person is concerned about you. If the person is concerned about you, he has feelings. When he has feelings, then he has energy. That energy is coming out from the person in that manner. Energy cannot be positive or negative. Energy can be termed as energy. So that energy would help you to grow. Energy would help you to understand the world. And there you need to understand each and every individual with sympathy is also a part of the society, because they do not understand, because they did not have the exposure. There my approach changed completely. Gradually I became more of a, I personally tried to become a more inclusive person, because I cannot tell you must show empathy. No, that cannot be told. Okay. Sorry, I'm seeing you as a handicap. Okay. You are giving me a name. At least you are recognizing me. What's the big deal? Yes, with the gradual interaction, it's my responsibility to change the narrative of that person who has that thought of handicap as a word to identify a person with disabilities. It cannot happen like that, just like that, because our school curriculums are not like that. Our education system is not like that. Our social structure is not like that. So when you are getting identified, when you are getting recognized, first get recognized with the name. Handicap is a wrong term. I totally agree. But change it by developing a friendship with the person. Disability is to stay in the society. Since the time that mankind have touched the earth, since the time that our society has evolved, disability has been a part. Though visibility of disability was not there, but disability was always there.